told you that whatever he got going on right now, I don't know nothing about what he got going on right now.
So he don't work for the grid program, right?
Yeah, I don't know nothing about that, bro. Okay. Be honest with you, I don't. Be on some real shit. I don't know nothing about that type of stuff. I just know what happened between me and him, right?
Let's get it up, right?
Yeah.
Eddie Boy said as a man, he ain't got a problem with standing on it. He said Big U told on him. He said when they was in prison, Big U was lying on him, trying to
see. Now, this is where I say Wack is about to mind fuck the shit out of Eddie Boy, because Wack understands the Muslim laws. He understands that Big U's a Muslim, Eddie Boy's a Muslim, it's Ramadan, and he's on live. So he can't lie. So Wack's about to put on a great performance, man. Let's get into this.
Make it look like he told, and he sent about 100 copies to the streets. Nobody did nothing about it. He also asked Big U, what's up with this Fed thing you got going on currently right now? Is it real? And Big U cop, it was real. That's what Eddie said.
Now, that's how you know that I'm not just making stuff up. Right there, they're saying that Big U said this Fed stuff is real. They're not really putting it out there as a RICO right now. They're just saying that, like, he's kind of underhandedly saying he's in a RICO, but Eddie Boy says he's in a RICO. But they're kind of talking around it because he doesn't really want to admit it directly for whatever reason. Let's keep going.
I'm lying about anything, Eddie? Correct.
No, that's right.
He just admitted that he was in a RICO a year ago.
Big U, what's up with this Fed thing you got going on currently right now? Is it real?
Fed thing currently, not about the Fed or whatever that had going on 10 years ago when he put those 1,000. He said, what about this Fed thing you got going on right now? And he said Big U admitted to him that he has a RICO currently pending. All right, let's keep going. How would Big U know? Yeah, a lot of people probably say, well, how did Big U know? How would he know he has a RICO against him? I don't know how true this is, but I do want to convey this information. So yeah, maybe it gives some of y'all a little bit better of an understanding. I've heard that sometimes when the feds are investigating you, they will give you, what's that letter called? It's some kind of letter that they send you to let you know that you're under investigation. I can't remember. If y'all know what it's called, get in the comments and let me know. But maybe he got one of those. I don't know. But Big U knew, Loose Cannon knew, Brick Baby knew, Eddie Boy knew, everybody knew.
Big U cop, it was real. That's what Eddie said. If I'm lying about anything, Eddie? Correct.
No, that's right.
Okay, so nigga, so how the fuck you getting up on here defending the nigga that told on you?
Brother,
first of all, the second question is, why are you talking to a nigga that told on you?
I'm gonna tell you why. Hold on, Eddie. Luke. The reason why he's gonna do that right now, because they're both Muslim and it's Ramadan.
See, what Wack is doing is he's stepping over Loose Cannon because Loose Cannon's approach is wrong and Eddie Boy's not going to respond correctly to that. So what he's doing is saying, hold on, Loose, you can't take that approach of how the heck you going to do this and he's doing this to you. He don't care about that. He's not a prideful person. But what you can do is, appeal to his religion and his truthfulness. And he shows Loose how to approach this situation to get the optimal outcome. Watch this, y'all.
Right now, because they're both Muslim and it's Ramadan. He ain't gonna say nothing bad about him, but he ain't gonna lie. See, the reason why I'm asking him, because Eddie knows it's Ramadan. He cannot lie if he wanted to, but he's not gonna go at him because Big U is also a Muslim. He goes up under the name Hannibal. So you ain't gonna get him just to say nothing crazy. But I can ask him questions that he's not going to lie about because it's Ramadan.
Okay, ask him some questions.
I just did. The three I just asked answered everything you said in a nutshell. He didn't deny it. He didn't lie about it. He said Big U told on him. Big U also orchestrated attacks on him in prison under a lie. And he sent hundreds of pages of paperwork to the street. Nobody did nothing. And Big U also admitted to him he got a Fed case. He admitted he ain't gonna lie right now, bro. It's Ramadan.
So what Wack 100 masterfully shows right here is that he understands that Eddie Boy is playing semantics with words, right? So he says we can't say that he denied it because then that means he was speaking on the topic. But if you ask him if something that he said in the past was truth or not, if he's admitting to his truth, they can't hold him in violation. So he's trying to use semantic and words to play around it. So if he ever gets called to the table or if they ever bring up charges on him somehow, the Muslims, he can speak, not even a court subpoena, Reg Dog. More like if he ever gets called to a Muslim table, because like he said, Big U's a Muslim, Eddie Boy's a Muslim. So if they ever get called to that Muslim table, he could say, hey man, y'all can't bring me up on charges. I never spoke on that brother. You know what I mean? I never admitted anything. You know what I'm saying? So instead of him saying deny, he's saying his truth. He spoke his truth. He admitted his truth instead of denying the facts. You get what I'm saying? So if he ever gets pulled up on charges, he can talk around it like a little snake. But let's keep going, y'all.
The brother's a real Muslim, but he's not gonna just talk about Big U right now because he is also a Muslim. He ain't gonna do it. But him telling the truth answered all your questions. So
That's
he ain't
it.
gonna let you drill him.
Right. He ain't gonna let you grill him, but he can't lie. So if you ask him if this is truthful or not, he has to tell the truth. But if you try to get him to speak against another devout Muslim, that's against the rules. He can be violated for that. But if you ask him about something that he spoke about and ask him if it's true or not, he can speak about his truth. That's not in violation. Y'all see the games that they playing? Let's keep going.
Man, that's all I said, bro. I just asked for the record because I like I said, bro, I'm not gonna sit here and roll with no falsehood, no lies, or nothing. I don't care who's telling it. I'm not gonna run with that. I'm not gonna do none of that. I'm not gonna sit here on you guys' platform. I'm not gonna threat nobody. I'm not gonna do none of that, bro.
No, you're not. I don't think that'd be
The thing is that sometimes, what I experience about when I listen to you brothers sometimes and stuff like that, you brothers take stuff to the extreme, and sometimes you don't have to do that, man, just to get your point across. You ain't got to take your stuff to just talk to a brother, man. Just talk to another individual, bro. You know, and get an understanding with a brother. You know.
I respect that, but right now it's not the time to hear the Farrakhan speak.
Yeah, and I'm not for the nation either.
I know. Well,
shout out to his gang for not saying shit through this whole interview, just being here.
But all I do just shoot me that, bro.
Because like
Eddie Boy, hold on, Luke, Eddie Boy.
Yeah.
Like, man, brothers, take it to the extreme, right? When me and you both agree, when you were doing that 18 years in that penitentiary, the lies he was telling on you, putting shit on you that he did with the telling, that was taken to the extreme because your motherfucking life was on the line. Am I right?
Oh, without no question.
God damn.
Hey, Lou, see, this is why I'm dangerous because I can adjust.
See, that's why, watch this.
All right?
Oh, without no question.
God damn.
You see his face? He looked off like, how did Wack come on here and get him to admit all of this after I've been on here screaming, trying to get this guy? He said, Wack, come on here for 5 minutes to get him to say everything. He said, God, that's why I said this was a masterful display by Wack 100. And I got a minute. He finessed the shit out of Eddie Boy. And he even gloats about it a little bit. He's like, yeah, that's why I'm dangerous, man. I know how to trick these guys' brain. Watch.
Hey, Lou, see, this is why I'm dangerous because I can adjust. I understand Eddie Boy, and right now you got to speak his language. As long as you speaking his language, he going to tell you the truth. He ain't going to do no lying, but he's just not going to offer anything. He ain't going to do it. You ask him, he going to tell the truth. He don't give a fuck.
Okay, well, I'm gonna send you the recording. I got your number and stuff like that, and we go from there.
Right on. That's all I want to hear, bro.
All right, King.
And what's the brother name up top over there?
I lost my voice.
All right, brother. You take care of yourself. You tone that down a little bit, African.
Oh man, and I apologize, man, if I took offense to something that you wasn't applying. You know what I mean? But I just, like I said, I'm a man, so I ain't trying to back down or nothing. You know what I mean? I'm gonna stand on it, no matter who it is. You know what I mean?
You see,
It's all good. Like I said,
like, yeah, man, yeah, you stood on that. Now you apologizing, you keeping it 100. I like that. You know what I mean? You cleaned it up. It's shout out to you, man. I'm doing my thing. All right, y'all, man. So yeah, that was that. Let me see. I guess a little bit else we got going on.
I'm trying to pick my daughter up in San Diego. Can you help me out? And I'll fed you 4,500 with an easy job. Right?
What did he say about San Diego? Oh, listen. Oh, I forgot. All right. I forgot I had more content, y'all. I thought that was the end. We got, what is it? 35. Listen, y'all, the people that have been here know what comes up next. But for the new people here, if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. That means if you're on a computer, go hit that little thumb. If you're on the TV, go hit that little thumb. While you're over here hitting that thumb, subscribe. Turn on the alerts because you don't want to miss these lives and have to go watch a whole 4-hour live from the beginning behind people because you're going to be behind. It's a lot. All right. But right now, what's about to happen is Wack 100. He's a goddamn. I don't know if I should say that he's a snake for this or he's a great content creator. I know it. This is Wack 100 exposed on the title. Whatever. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But he finessed the shit out of Eddie Boy. So what's about to happen right here is that after Eddie Boy gets off the phone and Wack 100 gets off the live, he calls Eddie Boy. Now, mind you, you heard him say that they recorded him, right? He calls Eddie Boy, and Eddie Boy's stupid ass talks to him again. After just being recorded and exposed by these niggas, he calls him while we're on live and gets exposed again. While we're on live. It's crazy. All right, let's get into this, y'all. I forgot that this was on here, man. I really got classics. I'm gonna have to unlist some of this shit, y'all. What I may do, I may go back and unlist all of this and make it members only. So y'all are gonna have to become a member to watch it. That's what I'm gonna do. So y'all go become a member before I up the prices. Right now it's $6.99. You get in there, go watch all of this.